Hey guys, how you doing? This is Kelvin here, right here, another day. You already know my name, just in case you don't. Hey, it's good to be back here again, live on Wednesday motivation today. And I can't wait to get deep into this. Got my friend coming over to join us. Great man, Tolu is going to be sharing some great truth. We're just going to be having a chilled out conversation, I'm just going to wait for more people to join in and just pause a little bit. Hey, I can see. Hi, Scarlett. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Hey, we're going live today specifically to talk about personal growth. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Just waving out to you. Hello. So I've got a special guest tonight, and tonight we're just going to be sharing some great truth. We're going to be having some great chat about personal development, personal growth. And recently I've been feeling the need to really stay on the subject of personal growth. It took me for half an hour talk, specifically just to hit on the idea of personal growth. All of us have got dreams. You've got dreams, I've got dreams, we've got goals that we want to accomplish, or we have an idea of what we want to create in our lives in the future. The reality is everything around us is telling us to shut up. Society is telling us to stay low and have a smaller dream and dream small. Stop trying to dream big. Society is telling us to deal with what's going on and just stay there. Have a low dream, Don't aim too high. If you aim too high, you're going to miss. Society is telling us to shut up and pack up and keep quiet. You see, but there are those who just persist. They persist to achieve their dreams. Let me slow my pace down before I jump in. How are you? You well?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Very good indeed.
Fantastic. How's your day been?
Challenging, actually. So, at work today, I had to stand up and give like a 1-minute talk in front of about 200 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and I found out about 2 days ago that I was going to have to do it.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
200 people.
Yeah. So it was in front of most of my department. So it was very challenging. But it was cool.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining and thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. Really appreciate this. So let's get straight into it. Now, other people are wondering who is Tolu. Tell us about you. Who are you? What do you do?
Okay. So my name is Tolu. I work at Skype, the TV company. I work in insight and analytics. I currently manage a team. So I line manage 4 people, but we have a wider team of about 12 people that we manage between a management team.
Right. Why did you go into it? What made you go into that role?
You know what? It's one of those things where you told me, 8 years ago I was going to be an analyst, I would have never believed you. Mm-hmm. But just one of those things where as I started my career, I tried lots of different things, and this was actually the thing that I enjoyed the most. So I did a graduate scheme where you try lots of different departments, and then at the end you pick what you do. And then this was really where I found kind of my groove. I found what I really enjoyed doing.
And how long have you been doing it for?
So I've been at Sky for about 8 years.
8 years, wow, that's interesting. Okay, and in your journey so far, have you had any challenges at all?
Yeah, so I found that everything was pretty smooth until I started managing a team. And that's when things really start to get interesting, because you're dealing with, people and their personal life, how they're performing at work. But honestly, one of the most important things in the world, when your guys are growing, they're changing, they're developing, it's such an honor and a blessing to be able to see them actually and really grow into who they can be.
I did a talk quite recently, and I know you do some talk sometimes. I remember, Alan, you and Alan doing.
Yeah.
Right in London. You know what? I think I've got some people joining us who are from Portchester, Mayfield, and they listened and sat into my talk, motivational talk that I did in the schools. What is your advice to them? Because you're listening now, and they've got dreams, they've got aspirations. What would you say to them now?
I would say know where you want to go and take steps towards that every day. So I was never really someone that was like, okay, so, 3-year plan is I want to be in this position to earn this much money or anything like that. But I still knew where I wanted to go in terms of, look, I want to be good at what I do. I want to be respected in my field. I want to be a good leader. And then you just start taking steps every day that, okay, what can I do to get better at what's in front of me? What can I do to become a better leader today? What can I do to grow today? So it's identifying where you want to go and then start to make little steps every day towards that. And it doesn't have to be, the specifics of I want exactly this. You can do that, then great. But still even better than having nothing is to say, okay, this is my goal. I want to be better at this thing. And as you get better, opportunities come up. As you get better, the doors open for you.
Fantastic. That's interesting, and when did you finish college or school? How long ago was this?
So I finished education in 2011 with university. I finished college maybe 4 years before that.
Right. Right. The reason why I asked, because I can see that we have quite a lot of people who are in the school, Mayfield. I can see their names: Mayfield, Portchester, and they're probably at the stage now where they've got the ideas of what they want and they want to get to that level. So the question is about how do they, I'm going to even throw this to them. If you guys have got questions, just type in your questions for Tolu. And Tolu's gone through the system as well. He's gone through university and right now works, as you said, in a firm. If you've got questions about your goals and your dreams and how to accomplish them, just type in the questions and we'll come through to those questions. Okay. Yeah, Mayfield lads, quite a lot of them are right here. Okay, so let's talk about personal growth. What are your thoughts on personal growth? What are your thoughts?
I think it's so hugely important, and I really wish that I'd known about it at an earlier age. And that's what I love about some of the younger guys that are watching now, is that they're really getting into this at such a young age that by the time they're 20, 21, 22, 23, they're going to be miles ahead of where we were at that age. I just wish I'd known about it because it's something that stays with you your whole life. I'm definitely someone that thinks, if you're not moving forward, you don't really stay the same, you start to go back. Personal growth is about always making those small steps forward, and it's so important because there's nothing that you do in life that personal growth doesn't impact, that it doesn't change. It's such a huge benefit.
Wow. You made a very powerful point there. And that point was that if we had what they know now, our lives would have been quite a long way forward, isn't it? We're ahead of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't start personal development until I was in my 30s. I didn't start that. Now I'm all like, I need personal development. I'm around. I know what it is. I'm going to, dedicate myself. I'm going to be committed. I'm going to engage in contents that fill my mind with positive stuff.
Exactly.
If I had this at my 20s,
I could be different, man.
A different kind of person right now. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you know what? I think they've got a massive opportunity right now. There's a lot of opportunity right now. And we're not that, we're not old fossils that we can't learn and grow right now. I mean, we're growing. We're stepping into our place now because of this personal development, because we believe in ourselves. I think I've got a question from somebody.
You've got 2 questions.
So 2 questions. My screen is...
So I read the one, so the first one was about if I was to have an opportunity to go to university abroad, meaning time away from everyone and a big change, should I do it? I think for me personally, so as part of my degree, I studied abroad for a year, and I personally recommend everybody should do something like that. Because it changes your perspective, it changes you as a person, because you're going to a whole different country. Like the person said, you're away from your family, you're away from your friends, but you grow so much in that time. So I'm personally a big believer that, look, if you get that opportunity to go abroad and to study abroad, absolutely do it. Because what you also do is you make your network global. So now, if I look at my Facebook, I have friends from all over the world. And what it does is that people who travel are they have a global mindset. You know, so if I go to another country, there's so many countries where I can go and I can stay with my friends from my year abroad, you know, and I can have someone on the ground. Or if I want to start a business, if I want to network, I have people in different countries, and you can meet so many great people that way. So I would absolutely say, if you get the opportunity, do it.
And guess what I did? I left.
Did you too?
Listen, I grew up in Nigeria, right? Right. West Africa. I grew up right there. And I came to University of Portsmouth for my master's. And so I did. I moved. I you know, I stayed, didn't I? I'm still here, you know. Met interesting people, had great conversations, you know, went into a loving relationship with you know, and I'm right here. I am right here. So the evidence is, yes, you're going to meet wonderful people out there. You're going to meet a lot of things, a lot of opportunity. You increase your network base. You know, they say your network is on, you know, you can, that's clue to your network or whatever that is.
Yeah, your network is
so whatever that is.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, but the idea is you get to meet wonderful people. You get to learn different cultures, and you get to study as well, which is also fun. So study becomes fun. It becomes an adventure for you, something to explore and to see. And you can always go back to your country, but you get to meet different people. So why not? If you have the choice, don't know you got an opportunity, do it, jump into it. As long as it's something you want to do, go for it. Go for it. And let's go over to the next question. I see another question there by Maddie.
About singing. I'm a singer, and I've been told several times that it's an unrealistic dream, and I'd be stupid to chase it. I'm going to try and persevere and make it a reality, but where do I start? Like, for me personally, I love that, you know, because there's so many people who they have their dreams crushed before they even start, you know, and it's not an unrealistic dream because there are people right now who are singers, right? So even if it was something that had never been done before, there can still be a first person to do it. So it's not an unrealistic dream at all. And I really love the fact that Maddie has decided, like, look, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna go after it. I'm still gonna persevere. And I think it starts with just every day honing your talent, you know. So I was a basketball player, right? And I'm 6'6", but I'm not a talented basketball player. You know, there's some people who basketball just makes sense to them. It doesn't make sense to me in that way. So what I would do is every day that I got the opportunity, I would just work on my game. You know, so I'd go to a court by myself and I would do drills. You know, when I was 16, the coach said to me, look, you're never allowed to shoot the basketball. Just go rebound, because my shot was so bad. You know, I was not a shooter. Wow. And then one summer, I just watched videos online, you know, got a hoop in my back garden. My parents helped me to get a hoop, and I practiced shooting every day. And when I got to university, I became one of the people that I was allowed to shoot, you know. Wow. So I would say, firstly, work on your craft. So every day, do something that helps you to become a better singer. But then it's also about getting yourself into the right places, getting into the right environment. So go to musical events, you know, go and meet people, find out where do people who look for musical talent hang out. You know, so there's two parts, right? There's you make sure that, you know, when you get that opportunity, you're ready. So work on your talent, but at the same time, start to put yourself in those places where those things happen, you know. The more that you're out there, the more chance people have to see you.
Powerful stuff. That is so true. Maddie, if you're listening, that is so true. I completely agree with what Tolu said. He said everything I would have said anyway. He said it relatively. Absolutely, I agree with it. And I believe in the principle of consistency. I believe, you know, that you say someone once says, never underestimate the dividends of consistency. In other words, what you do every day adds up. So right now, practice every day. Every day. Keep practicing your skill. Like you said, go out there, meet people who sing. You know, I did a talk on Adele. Adele was a musician. She wanted to be a musician. She found a passion for music at the age of 15. And she kept singing. And her mom said, well, I can see some talent in you. Why don't you go to the art school there's an art school in London. I can't remember what it's called. British, is it a British school? British art school in London. Very popular, but you can Google it. She went there and she just went into music. And while she was in there, now we had the era of MySpace. MySpace used to exist before Twitter. I think in the days of Tumblr and all of that.
Yeah, high five.
Yeah. So what she did in one of her assignments at the college was she recorded a song. She recorded a song and uploaded that song onto MySpace. And then for whatever reason, some record label, came across it and said, you know what, we'd like to see this girl. And that's how she got into music. They said, okay, they invited her over, come over and sing. And she did, and they were blown away by it. You see, but she positioned herself. She had the dream, but then she took it a step further, going into a college where she could hone that skill and practice. And then the opportunity came. And now, she released a track, Hello song.
And do you know what you said as well is something that's so key in the age that we live in now, right? Is that what Adele did, she put herself out there.
Absolutely.
Right? But she put herself out there. So now you don't even need to go out as hard to get discovered. Because all you have to do is take a video of you singing in your room or doing a little piece, and then someone can come across that online from way across the world. I'd say, well, start making videos. Start showcasing your talent and putting it out there. Because firstly, you will get some feedback, right? There will be people who will give you feedback that will be constructive. They'll say, actually, this didn't really work, this didn't really work. So you can take that feedback, hone your skill, and continue to get better. But like you said, consistency in putting yourself out there will actually get recognized.
Absolutely. I remember when I started speaking as well, I wasn't very good. I struggled with speaking on the stage or whatever. But every day I had to practice my skill and this art of speaking. And I get my PowerPoint presentation with my clicker, and I'll stay in my office in my house. And sometimes I blindfold myself so that I can forget about, when I step into a stage and people are looking at me, I don't feel, that pressure from people looking at me. I just go into the zone and I start speaking. And because I do it every day, I practice that skill. And I am still not giving my best speech. I've come to your school, I've given some great talk, but I still haven't given my best speech. Because every day when we keep practice, they say practice makes perfect. That's a lie. Practice makes you get better. You don't get the best. There's still more inside of you. There's still more that you need to reach into and bring out. So every day, Maddie, keep practicing and put yourself out there. Once you get the chance to get out there, you have to go to a school of arts or whatever, or college of arts to hone your skill. Get the right people, get mentors, get coaches. If you have coaches are great to help you. They can help you tap within your skill and help you overcome limiting beliefs. Because everything that's happening right now, if you look around you, Maddie, there are loads and loads of talented musicians everywhere. Everybody's singing at home, feeling all good about themselves. You see, but they have limiting beliefs that are stopping them from showing up. Very few people go up to X Factor and show up. If you really think you can sing, why not X Factor? Why not The Voice? Take it out there, beat the crowd and show up. It's about showing up. It's about showing that you have it and putting yourself out constantly out there. And what if you fail? Try again. What if you get kicked out? Try again.
You see, that's something that I was just thinking about, is that, look, so many times we fear rejection, we fear the challenge, we fear the change. But actually, let's start to embrace that stuff. Like, I'm going to go out there and I might get rejected, but in every rejection, there's a lesson. If you just stay at home and you do nothing, you don't learn anything. But let's go out there, let's see how it goes, and let's get it. So at work, we have this phrase that's called "do it, fix it," right? Instead of just sitting around talking about what we're going to do, let's go out, let's do it. Let's build that tool that we want to build. Let's go talk to that company we want to talk to. And if we don't get it 100% right, guess what? We do it and then we fix it. We do it and then we fix it. But you get into the habit of actually doing something, right? And then fixing it after. I think Maddie says she's going to go to amazing.
She said you got an Instagram channel. Perfect. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Absolutely. 2020 BGT. Yeah. Bring it on. Bring it on. You see, just make sure that in your, I always say, have the right people around you, the right people to encourage you. Have your own home court advantage. Have someone around you that believes in you, and go for it. Even if you make mistakes, go for it. There's a story of a woman who wanted to be a writer, and for 4 years she kept writing her materials in her books and sending it to publishers all around the United States for 4 years. She said she did 34 books, and she sent it out to all the publishers, and they all kept saying no, we don't like you, no, we don't like you, you're not good enough, and they all kept rejecting this woman. And on the 34th time, someone said, we like it, bring it on. And they turned the book into a movie. It became a movie, and she got paid. This was in the 1930s. She got paid $100,000,
wow,
which is equivalent to about $10 million right now. So think about it. This game that we're playing is a game of persistence.
Yeah, because it only takes one
you want to do. Absolutely.
It only takes one person to say yes. That's the thing. So it doesn't matter how many no's that come. All you need is one person to say yes. And the more people you get out in front of, the more chance you have of that one person saying yes.
Absolutely. And this is the trick now. This is why personal development is necessary, because personal development is saying, what are you going to do every day to keep you strong? What are you going to do every day to help you stay faithful to your dreams? Because, dreams, they're hard to come by. They're hard to become a reality. But it's about what do you do every day? Someone was asking me, says, Kelvin, what's your personal growth plan? How do you plan to grow? How do you plan to become better? How do you plan to become better? This is why when I started listening to motivational messages, going for conferences in London and different places, just soaking myself in the right environment, because I know that I need to hear this, and I need to hear it every day. Yeah. Not just once in a year, not just read a book once in a year. I've got, my Kindle here. I've got books that I've got to read. Now, not because I want to be different from everybody else, or not because I want to be a geek or whatever. No, because I know that my dream, for it to become a reality, I have got to put myself under a personal growth plan that will help me stay faithful to my goals.
Exactly.
Is there anything that you do daily, Tolu, that you want to share with us?
So every day I try and listen to something that will stimulate my mind, that will make me challenge what it is that I'm doing. So I'm a Christian, so for me, it's whether it's reading a Bible verse or listening to a podcast or listening to a sermon or whatever it is, I try and listen to something every day that challenges me. Or I also try and challenge other people, right? So when I'm at work, I make sure that when I have conversations with people, I try and stimulate their thought, try and challenge the way they think. Because I think for me, personal growth isn't just about, how I grow, but it's also about how I grow other people, right? Because that's growth for me. So today I played basketball, right? And I haven't played basketball with some guys for a while. And one of the things that I always try and do, I try and be vocal. So if you're on my team, I say, okay, come on, let's go. Let's do this, let's do that, and at the end of the game, we won by 1 point, right?
Wow.
And the guy who was on my team, it turns out he hadn't played basketball for a while, right? But the fact that I was saying to him, come on, let's go. You can get it, you can do it. I was motivating him. He went harder than he would have gone if I hadn't been there, and he's one of the reasons why we won the game. Because he's getting rebounds, he's fighting, So for me, it's as well as trying to make myself grow. One of my personal growth goals is, okay, how do I help other people to grow, right? Because actually there's something that comes from that synergy of like you helping me to grow, me helping you to grow. How do we do that?
Fantastic. Yeah, that's the very powerful point there, Tolu. It's about helping each other up. This is why I don't have to be live on Wednesday. I should be, hanging out with the family or watching TV or doing whatever. But I'm right here because I want to serve. and right here, because I know that if I can help someone grow, if I can help someone step into their possibility, into their potential, if I can help someone grow, tell you what, I will feel fulfilled. I will grow. There's a sense of, it's self-rewarding, isn't it? It's self-rewarding to know that you've helped someone grow, and because of what you've done, it automatically comes back. They say whatever you sow comes back. So I believe that when we connect with the right people, this is why the right people is necessary. And someone once said, if you're the smartest one in your group, you need to change your group. Absolutely. So listen, I'll say that again. If you're the smartest one in your group, you need to change your group. You need to get the right people around you who are hungry, who are passionate, who want to be different, who want to create something different with their lives. Hang around people who are, since you hang around 9 people who are successful, you become a successful number 10. Hang around with 9 people who are failures, you become number 9 failure. You know, Sidney Poitier once says, when you take a walk with people, when you take a walk with someone, you either adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace. So if you're taking a walk with someone and they're slow, you slow down. If they're fast, you speed up. So it's always important that the right people around you are right there to help you stay strong. Stay strong. And that's also a form of personal development, having the right people around you. Meet up once in a week, once in a while, to say, hey, what are your goals? What are your dreams? You hold yourself accountable. Say, no, you've got to do it. I've got to do it. You have got to do it. So let's go out and let's do it. Let's be called the dreamers. But I tell you what, the dreamers that we know today are the likes of Steve Jobs, the guy who created the iPhone. He was classed as a dreamer. See, but he stayed true to the dream, and the dream became a reality. Today we have the iPhone. As a matter of fact, we're having a conversation right now with the iPhone. That's the power of dreams. Exactly. Absolutely. That's the power of dreams, isn't it? Would you agree with that, Tolu?
Yeah, definitely. And I think that sometimes we undervalue our dreams, right? And we don't understand that our dreams are for more than us, right? Because like the Steve Jobs example, right? He had a dream about making just different products, right? And those products are things that literally have changed the way things are done around the world. So you never underestimate the power of the dream that is inside you, you know, because you don't know where it can go. Because when you look at all the things we have, like even electricity, this kind of, someone thought about, I want to look into this. You know, they started to think about it, they started to dream about it, they got obsessed about it. But it really impacts our whole world and our whole life. So you don't know what the dream that is inside of you. You don't know the impact of that.
Powerful stuff, powerful stuff. So this is my final piece of advice to anyone listening today. Personal growth, you need to ask yourself, what can I do daily that will help me stay strong? What can I do daily that will help me grow towards the areas of my dream and my goals? What can I do every day that will push me one step closer? You know, I don't know what your dreams are, you know, whatever it is. You know, I go to the gym almost every day now because I want to look, you know, I want to feel fit. I want to make sure my health is okay. And that's a dream. I want to have a healthy lifestyle or look healthy. I want to feel healthy because my energy is also important. My energy is important how I show up to life. So what I do is I make sure I go to the gym. That's something I do. That's a personal growth plan for me. That say, hey, my body-wise, I want to grow. My mental part, my mental, intellectual part, I've got to read. I've got to listen to things that will inspire me. I've got to choose what I watch. I've got to choose the things that I engage in. I've got to listen. And sometimes, at one point in my life, I started reading biographies of successful people, learning their stories, because they say success leaves clue. So sometimes I listen to all of this to help me to know that I'm not stupid. And I'm not making a mistake chasing my dreams. So this is why I listen to all of this. And then in the spiritual part, I got to pray sometimes. I got to study sometimes. I got to engage that part because I also want to grow spiritually, not just physically. So this is things that you got to have all those plans that you put in on a daily basis. And trust me, only on the physical side, going to the gym for 30 days. After 30 days, I felt like a different being. I feel like
you look different. You look different because I see you every month or something. You look different.
You see, but that's it. It's evidential, isn't it? It's evidential. So the same thing when I study, I can have conversations like this. And people are asking, oh, how do you get to this level? Well, hey, I did it every day. I'm listening every day. And this is the reality. Whatever you do will definitely show up. Definitely. So there's no game, there's no magic to it. It's just work. You got to put in the work. You got to be intentional about your growth. The trees out there, the garden out there will not grow if you only have the sun and there was no rain. And if you never went out to water the garden, it will fade, it will die. So how do you keep it growing? You got to water the garden. Take the hose and water it. The rain doesn't fall. Now we're living in a hot season right now. It's hotter than it is in Nigeria right now. It's hotter down here. Really? You know what I mean? So the reality is, I'm going to take out the hose, go into the garden now, and water my garden so the plants and the trees and the flowers can grow.
But you know what you said?
I'm going to do with my mind.
What you said is so key though, because you broke it down into physical, you broke it down into like mental, and like it's been in that kind of thing, and you also break it down into spiritual. And that's so big because balance is so important. Right, so the balance, the three things work together. You know, if you've got a strong body but a weak mind or a weak spirit, you're not going to get very far. You know, if you've got a strong mind but your body is weak and, you know, you're breaking down, you're ill, you're not going to get very far. If your body and your mind are in order but your spirit, you know, your emotions and all that are not there, you're not going to get very far. So actually you need to have balance of all of the three. You need to work and have goals for each one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, any final words from you, Tolu? As we, I always ask this question when I bring a guest in. Let's turn it down a little bit. Tell us, let's turn it down a little bit. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say my favorite Nigerian food is efo, so like spinach with meat and tomatoes. Yeah, but to be fair, anything with meat in it is good.
I agree, man. I can't do without my meats, you know? Yeah. Someday I'll probably be a vegan, but not now.
Not now. Not for a long time for me. I'm not there yet.
Chad says this food is everything. Literally everything. Big up to you, Chad. That's it. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yes. And for Riro, yes, that Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel.
My guy, Emmanuel.
Okay, so we're not going political here. I can see one thing about Boris. This is a motivational ground. Barbecue ribs, yeah, that could go. That's meat, love that. All right, so what's your favorite music?
So I think it depends on what I'm doing, right? So for me, like if I'm working out, then I quite like rap music. So like I like some Christian hip hop. But then I also like some like chill music as well. So it just depends what I'm doing, what mindset I'm in. Okay. What about you?
My music. Well, you know what? No one actually asked me that. I'm thinking now, what's my music? I like the Afro beats. I like Afro beats.
Afro beats, okay.
Afrobeat music, yeah.
Okay. You see, dancing is not a strong point of mine, so I stay away from the Afro beats. It makes me do things I shouldn't do, or that I can't do. I can't dance like that.
Right. And okay, now, what's your favorite way to unwind?
Oh, so I think for me, basketball. Just going to a court, putting on some music, shooting around, just clears my head. That's the only time really that my head is like empty. All I'm thinking is just shoot.
I can see quite a few comments coming in.
So Joe's my friend Josie, he's trying to air out my life, say that. I did
listening to okay, it was cool. Amen to that, brother. Amen. Okay. All right. What's your, other question I always ask one of my guests when they come here is, out of all the countries you've visited, any particular one stand out?
Wow. So I went to Indonesia, and the scenery there is just fascinating. Like, it's breathtaking. So yeah, maybe somewhere like Indonesia, somewhere like that, where they've got, really nice water. The landscape is beautiful. And the people were just, the people were so humble, so kind. Wow. Yeah, probably Indonesia.
Wow. Okay, fantastic. And okay, so what would you like to be remembered for?
To be honest, I think I would like to be remembered for how I've helped people, to be very honest with you. Because for me, that's the stuff that lasts, right? You know, even like when you're gone, what you've helped someone with, they will remember that. They might teach their kids, or teach it to their kids, or teach it to their kids. So I want to have a legacy of helping people to grow, helping people to achieve what it is that they want to achieve. You know, being a good friend, being a good father, being a good brother. That's really what I personally want to be known for. Because that, for me, that's stuff that lasts.
Powerful. That's powerful, man. I want to thank you so much again for showing up tonight, doing this chat with me. Really appreciate you. Really appreciate everyone who showed up tonight. All of you from Mayfield, Portchester, where else again? All of you who have showed up today. Really thank you. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to wrap this up right now. I want to say final words is think about what you're going to do every day now that will help you grow. Maggie, think about your music. Think about your music. What are you going to do every day that will help your music get better? And with Brad and Donald, you're thinking about going outside the country to do your university. Think about what can you do today that will push you very close to that dream becoming a reality.